Hey folks, good morning. Well, it's morning time for me here. It's like 5:30 in the morning here in the Philippines. I got roosters crowing. No dogs barking, but there's definitely some roosters crowing. They've been crowing since about 4:30. Oh, there's a dog bark over there. Roosters crowing, dogs barking. The sounds of the morning in the Philippines. Now it's a Sunday morning, so it's extra quiet. You don't have the added in roar and rumble of the tricycles. Now we don't have many coming by our street anyhow, but you know, in the morning time, occasionally there's a few that roll out, but that's just because I'm lucky. I live on a quiet street now. Anyhow, what am I doing up so early? Hell, been up most of the night. Babies haven't been feeling good. You know, that's another story. But, you know, when they're not feeling good, it's hard for me to sleep. I just can't sleep. Just stay up, just go in there, check on them, mess around, go in there and check on them. And, I don't know about you, but when the kids aren't feeling well, it's hard for me to go to sleep. So I've been up all night, but that's okay. That's why I'm up this early. It's not because I'm up early, it's because I'm still up late. And it's all good, folks. Drinking me a rum and Sprite because I'm out of coke. Life is good. I'm going to get in there in a few minutes. I'm going to make some, what am I going to make? I got some eggs, so I can make eggs. I might make some egg fried rice and surprise the old lady. Okay, but you know how they say, I'm gonna turn the thing around so I stop trying to look at myself. It's just human nature. You just look over at that screen. You know, I'm not looking at you guys. But they say no good deed goes unpunished. That's true. I figured that out so many ways. From doing charity work to just trying to help somebody out. I mean, it's not all the time, but a lot of times it is a good saying. And this is a case of that. Me and the old lady had this little dispute, this little argument. Well, she had the argument and she got pissed off. It don't bother me none. So it was like a one-sided getting pissed off, because you can get pissed off all you want. You're not affecting my mood. In the words of the J-Dog, never let a biatch dictate your mood. And you can insert, husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. Never let somebody else dictate your mood. That's great advice. That's great advice, especially your girlfriend or your spouse. Don't let them dictate your mood. They're in a bad mood, then it shouldn't dictate how I'm feeling. I'm feeling great. Anyhow, back to what started this huge, not argument really. It was Fatima just being pissed off. So I don't know what I'm going to title this. It wasn't really an argument. It was her getting pissed off and me trying to be like, are you crazy? What are you talking about here? Out of your mind. And it was over a chicken. A damn frozen chicken. Well, when she got pissed off, it wasn't frozen, it was thawed out. But either way you look at it, what pissed her off had to do with a damn $5 chicken. Yeah, believe it or not. And so I'll tell you the story, and then I'll tell you what we were discussing. And I was like, you know what, this is funny. We got to discuss this. Because these aren't normal things that you get into disputes over typically back in the States. Back in my home country. I'm American, so back in the States, the biggest catalyst of arguments between spouses is finances, right? You're overextended on your bill. You can't pay the fucking credit card bills. You can't pay the car payment. You're behind on some bills. People getting more fights in America over bills than anything else. Now maybe that holds true the world around, but it's exacerbated in America because we're so far in debt, and it's just the American way, you know. Usually, fights don't start over nothing, right? This one started over a chicken. Do you hear that rooster in the background? The minute I said chicken, like a rooster fired up, like on cue. I'm not paying him to do that. It was just coincidence. So anyhow, no good deed goes unpunished. So, you know, I like to cook. I like to cook for the kids. I like to cook for my old lady. I like to cook for myself. So obviously, you know by now that I'm in the kitchen a lot. I've got culinary skills. All of my food just comes out absolutely delicious, bordering on perfection. I mean, the Michelin people call me up. They're trying to give me like, I don't know, 5 Michelin stars. I don't know how many the top is, but they mentioned something about 5 because they've been watching my cooking show. And shout out to whoever it was. Somebody brought it to my attention. I think Fatima said something about, somebody said that our channel is like classified as a cooking channel. I don't even know how that works. You know, most of y'all know more about YouTube than I do. But that's what somebody said, that we're running a cooking channel, which we are. I got the greatest cooking show in the world when I get in there and cook, right? Beats out Gordon Ramsay. I can't even name the other ones. Anyhow, beats out all them other cooking shows. I get into the kitchen. I'm up early. I want to cook a great meal for the babies. I want to cook dinner at the same time. Now we got a crock pot. So I was in there at the ass crack of dawn preparing a badass breakfast of basically just, you know, stir-fried vegetables with some fried rice. So, you know, the babies, by the time they wake up, that's on their plate. It's ready to go. They're eating healthy. They're eating just a wonderful breakfast, and you know, instead of doing the typical breakfast. So I'm working on that. And I look in the sink, and there's a whole chicken. It's just sitting there. Now, what I've been doing, and I'll do a lot, I'll just buy the whole chicken and put them up in the freezer, so they're like, you know, just loaded up there, like 155 rounds, just being ready to sit down range. So, you know, you pull that whole chicken out the night before, thaw them out. Next day, I'm ready to throw down. It's just a pretty easy flow, right? Don't have to do too much food prep. Well, the easiest thing to cook with a whole chicken is to throw that bad boy in the crock pot. And so I'm in there cooking breakfast, you know, about to cook breakfast. That was my intent. I look down, I see a whole chicken. I look over at the crock pot and I said, I'm going to cook breakfast and supper in one fell swoop. And that way, you know, all we got to worry about is, you know, lunchtime. What are they going to eat for lunch? No problem. So I take that chicken, wash them out, shoved a bunch of garlic and onions into the chicken, poured some water in the crock pot, boom, it's on high. I got that chicken over there. Now I'm in there making noise, right? Now I'm chopping vegetables, you know, just getting prepared for my cooking operation. But the chicken is already over in the drink. You know, get the water started going, what have you. All of a sudden, now the old lady is not an early riser. If the kids sleep till 9 or 10 and I don't wake her up, she'll sleep with, you know, till 9 or 10. She's not an early riser, even worse than me. So all of a sudden the door opens and I look over my shoulder and there's like this sleepy bear that just came out of hibernation. Now she's a sexy sleepy bear. She's wearing these little short shorts and, you know, her little bedtime clothes. Just beautiful, you know. Most beautiful single mom on the planet. I mean, she is absolutely gorgeous, right? Even when she wakes up. Unless she's got her hair up, then she looks a little haggard. But as long as that girl's got her hair down, she's beautiful. You know, morning, noon, night. So I look over and I see this beautiful sleepy bear that just got woke up out of hibernation. And she comes over and she looks in the sink, you know. And I don't remember exactly what she said, but she's like, what you do with the chicken or something, with the manok? I'm like, that fucking manok's over in that crock pot taking a bath. He's over in the hot tub. Whee! You know, said a bunch of shit in Tagalog. And all I heard was something about chicken tinola. I was going to cook chicken tinola. And I'm like, well, I'm cooking my chicken soup. And furthermore, I don't want chicken tinola today. I want my chicken soup. I'm going to put that's going to be deliciousness cooked all day long. That's going to be the best supper you've ever ate. I don't want no fucking tinola. And that's the way it is. Folks, just because you move to another country, your tastes are not going to change. Yes, you will explore new flavors and new dishes and learn to cook new things. And you may fall in love with that country's food. In Thailand, I can eat Thai food every day. I do eat Thai food every day. I love Thai food. There's so many different dishes. There's so many different things. I mean, you could eat a different Thai dish every day and not eat everything in a fucking year. It's absolutely deliciousness. Over here, it's not as expanded. It's a limited menu. It's a limited menu. And so you get tired of eating the same old stuff, but she doesn't. If I didn't have a say-so in it, you know, pants it every other day. It's like every time I think, if I would just let her cook, I'd be eating pants it nonstop. I don't want to ever eat pants it again because I've eaten pants it so many damn times and it's old. It's old. I don't want to eat pants it. Okay, chicken tinola is okay, but it's not nothing exciting. So on that particular day, I did not want to eat chicken tinola. I was making my badass soup. Her taste buds were set on chicken tinola. The only problem was she failed to inform me that chicken in the sink was meant for the chicken tinola. Nobody told me. I didn't get the memo. Nobody sent me a TPS report and said, hey, that chicken, don't touch it because I'm making chicken tinola tomorrow. If she had said that, I would have voiced my opposition the day before and said, no, I don't want no damn chicken tinola tomorrow. Just wasn't in the mood for it. Alright? Hey, I got an opinion too. And if you're thinking about moving out of your home country and marrying a girl in another country, it's like when you first get there, you sort of feel compelled to bend to their culture 100%. You're in their country, it's their way of cooking, their culinary taste, and you sort of like feel compelled to immerse yourself. And a lot of us do. But then you start realizing at some point, I'm not Filipino. Okay? I'm from a different country with a different set of taste buds and a different set of likes on what I like to eat. So there has to be some type of compromise. It's not 100% every night we're eating Filipino food when one person loves it and one person doesn't. I'm not saying I don't eat Filipino food. I live here. But I'm saying that I'm not and I don't want to eat it every night. I don't want to and I'm not going to. So if you haven't lived outside your home country, maybe you think that's a little brash or a little rude or a little arrogant, what have you. But you've never lived in another place. You live in a place long enough, you may get tired of the local cuisine and you want to go back to eating a hamburger or a pizza or some macaroni and cheese because that's what you've ate your entire life. Alright, so with that said, back to the dispute at hand. I tried to diffuse it. I said, hey, I didn't know you want to make tinola. Make tinola tomorrow night. There's another chicken up there. It's not like, got to go to the store and get another chicken. Just, hey, make tinola tomorrow. That woman stomped around the living room and threw a fit. She was pouting. She was spouting shit off in Tagalog. Folks, this is like 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. She was pissed off like a smashed cat. I mean, that's how pissed she was. And I'm like, babe, what's the big freaking deal? Okay, you're going to have some delicious chicken soup tonight that's better than tinola. You can cook your tinola tomorrow. My bad. Okay, my bad. I didn't know. And folks, she wouldn't calm down. Then she went off on some shit about, I don't know. It went from the argument over the chicken to, talking about some ex-girlfriends, and I mean, it just set her off. That's all. I don't even know how to describe it. I wish I would have got the camera out and just videoed this girl and to show you how pissed off she was. So I just carried on. I carried on chopping my vegetables. I carried on making breakfast, made a badass breakfast for the babies. And that chicken soup that night turned out to be absolutely delicious. She loved it. And she even admitted. She even told me. I said, what's better? The tinola you were going to make or this chicken stew? I keep calling it soup, but I guess if it cooks all day, maybe it's a stew. And she admitted that my chicken stew was more delicious than the tinola. And then I gave her an opportunity to apologize, which she did. And all was well. All was well. Everybody was happy. So last night we were talking about it, and I said, do you realize how pissed off you got at me over a fucking chicken? And she's laughing and what have you, and she's got her side of the story, and she's telling her side. I said, you know what, it's a great video. You can't make this shit up. It's entertaining, it's funny, but it's also a lesson in culture. So she's telling her side of the story. I said, look, I'll give you a chance to tell your side of the story on camera. And then we started talking. I said, like the biggest disputes that you and I have had all have to do with either a chicken or a goat. I think mostly the goat. The goat on multiple occasions. Goats, plural. Of dealing with her family and buying goats or barbecuing goats or cooking goat calderetta, whatever. We just started laughing. I'm like, yeah, in America, people don't typically get into an argument over a chicken or a goat. But I look back and I'm like, that's like, I don't want to talk about goats or chickens with her, because she's just going to get pissed off. The way I cooked the chicken, the way I don't know. So anyhow, folks, there you go. That's what our big dispute was over. It was over frozen chicken. I disrupted its journey to being chicken tinola. I rerouted the adventure of said chicken to my chicken stew in the crock pot, and it was delicious. My goodness, we ate on that for 2 days. We literally ate dinner that night and pulled it out the next day, warmed it up, and we ate on that all day long. Absolutely delicious. So I think she does feel a little guilty, a little guilty for throwing a fit when, I'm just trying to do a good deed. I'm sitting there thinking, how many dudes get up in the morning, cook breakfast for everybody, and then get the crock pot ready where you ain't got to cook at night? There ain't no dishes. It's just the crock pot. So it's not like she had a big cleanup in the kitchen either. It was the heat of the moment. I understand. The heat of the moment, her taste buds were set on that tinola, and they got changed. She was pissed. But I think now she knows how, she's sorry about the incident. She's sorry about, just prancing around the living room, looking all sexy. Didn't bother me none, because she was looking. I mean, she looked. You know how a woman looks better when they're angry. They look more sexy when they're angry. I loved it. I should have gotten on video for you guys, but I didn't. Alright, so that's my side of the story. I think all is calm, all is well. But when she wakes up, and I'm not going to wake her up because we've been up with the babies tonight, I'm going to let her sleep. Well, I'm going there right now. I'm going to cook some more. So if she's got anything in there earmarked, it's fixing to get derailed too. Because there ain't no note that says don't cook this. I'm gonna cook what I want. That's just the way it is. Okay, folks. Thanks for joining me on this little talking head video. Talking about a dispute over a chicken. If you're not a subscriber, bottom right hand corner of your screen, hit that overstay road sign and ring that bell like Rocky. Yo, Adrian! It's me, Rocky! Who's that ringing that bell? Yeah, hit the bell. You get notified when I post new stuff. Say thanks to all 35,000 of you fine folks out there that took the time to smash that little subscribe button or that overstay road sign and ring that bell. I certainly appreciate it. 35 grand. Wow. My goodness. Thank you very much. Now let's see what the old lady has to say about this chicken saga. Alright folks, I got the beautiful wife number one going to join us. She's going to do just a little bit of reaction to the video. No, I don't know if I'll let the whole thing play, but we're just going to do a little reaction and then stop it, ask her some questions. So baby, I did a big background, but I'm going to start it to when you came out of the room and got a little upset at the king, baby. You ready?
Yeah.
You look beautiful today. My goodness.
Always
so beautiful with your hair down.
Always like yeah.
Here we go.
You know, a little bedtime clothes. She's beautiful, you know. Most beautiful single mom on the planet. I mean, she's absolutely gorgeous, right? Even when she wakes up. Unless she's got her hair up, then she looks a little haggard.
Haggard.
Why you always insist on wearing your hair up? Because you put your hair up, you look haggard. You put it down, you look absolutely
It's
beautiful.
so hot. If you want me to cut my hair, I'm not put my hair up.
I don't want you to cut your hair out.
So
I like long hair on
you have
full
the choice.
skin.
It's so hot. It's so hot.
You can just put it down and look sexy,
No.
and I'm happy. Everybody's
How
happy.
about me? I'm not happy.
Oh no, but you're so noisy. My gosh. Moving right along.
But as long as that girl's got her hair down, she's beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, morning,
No.
noon, night.
So hot.
So I look over and I see this beautiful sleepy bear that just got woke up out of hibernation. She comes over and she looks in the
6
sink,
months.
you know, and I don't remember exactly what she said, but she's like, what you do with the chicken or something on the Minook? I'm like, fucking my notes over in that crock pot, taking a bath. He's over in the hot tub. Whee! You know, said a bunch of shit in Tagalog.
What'd you say in Tagalog? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
Were you cursing me?
No.
Honey,
I'm just hungry. I'm just hungry.
you were hungry or angry?
Angry. Angry.
Oh, angry.
And all I heard was something about chicken tinola. I was going to cook chicken tinola.
I don't like chicken tinola every day.
Yeah, but you always cook your food.
But my food's delicious.
Ugh. But
No,
always
I will.
cook stir fry. Whatever.
You never complain when you're eating it and shoveling it in your
Well,
mouth.
I don't have choice because I don't have food.
I'm cooking my chicken soup. And furthermore, I don't want chicken tinola today. I want my chicken soup. I'm going to put that.
Hi,
That's,
I remember
What?
that time you said that time that you said just cook other day. So today I cook a chicken tinola.
Well, baby, that's what I told you. I told you, don't get angry. You can just cook another day, right? But,
That day I want to eat a chicken tinola.
well, yeah, so you could cook another day. But,
So you're not cooking today. Tonight I'm the one who cook.
baby, I don't want chicken tinola.
Honey, you always cooking. You always
I don't want to eat chicken tinola on a Sunday.
Bolo yan eh.
Maybe pick another day, like a Wednesday or something. Maybe it's Sunday. I can't eat chicken tinola on
I
Sunday.
cannot eat a stir.
that's going to be the best supper you've ever ate. I don't want no fucking tinola.
I don't want tinola tonight.
And that's the way it is.
Ugh.
Folks, just because you move to another country,
Always na lang.
your tastes are not going to
Stir-fry
change.
chicken soup.
Yes,
Vegetable soup.
you will
Yeah, good healthy food. It's not like I'm making you eat hamburgers every day. If we went to America, you'd be eating hamburgers every day. I'd understand your complaint. I'm not making you eat hamburgers every day, honey. I'm
I
cooking
can't.
great food for you.
Yeah.
Fresh
But not
vegetables.
always every day, every night. Lunch, breakfast, dinner.
All right, let me ask you this question. If you were down in the village, what do you think your diet would be? What would you be eating today? Not chicken soup. You would be eating fish flavored rice with soy sauce. But now you want to complain about my chicken soup.
It's a limited menu. And so you get tired of eating the same old stuff, but she
So
does.
I'm tired too.
If
Fatima, if it were up to you, we would eat pancit Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Okay? I don't want to eat pancit. Alright? I'm not a big, chicken tinola is okay, but it's just okay.
Pancit, I cook tonight. Pancit.
Alright?
I cook
No.
pancit tonight.
I don't want pancit tonight, no.
So you can cook your food.
Honey, I'm not telling you can't eat these foods. Here's the difference, alright folks? Let me defend myself before you just get the wrong.
I will defend myself too.
We're in the Philippines.
So we're in the Philippines, so you're not cook today.
Okay. She can walk 2 blocks and she has probably 5 or 6 local places
So
where she
I can
go.
walk in there, but
Get-
I don't have money to
This
buy
food.
in there.
Honey, that's bola bola. Everybody witnessed your video yesterday and saw all your coins.
That's not enough. That's a
In the
pesos.
coin bank.
That's a pieces only.
So look, she can go to multiple places within 5 minutes and get tinola, pancit, any Filipino dish she wants. She has access to that anytime.
Yeah, I can go in
I don't
there.
have
but
access.
I don't have money to buy.
Okay, I can't walk to the corner and get access to what I want to eat. The stuff that I want to eat is at places like Sitting Bull. There's a couple more little spots, Texas Joe's, stuff like that. That's too expensive because it's excellent food. It's too expensive for me to go eat, 3 meals a day or 1 meal a day at the places that are more expensive. So I have to cook here. That's my only option. She has the option to go to any Carinderia and get any of that stuff that she wants anytime. Okay? You see how that's different? That's why. What, baby?
Give me money.
Oh,
I
I'm
cook
sorry.
it.
Bong. Folks, I have this mechanism now that anytime a Filipina says, give me money, bong, I go deaf for like 30 minutes. I can't hear anything for 30 minutes. I don't know. It's a medical condition that just happened to me over time staying here. That whenever I hear, give me money, bong, I can't hear anything for 30 minutes. Okay. So, before we continue on with the reaction, I would say that if you want tinola or pancit, okay, just head out the door, baby, and go buy it. Okay? All right? And let me cook my deliciousness.
Give me, okay. Give me. I go there.
Trust me, if I was just money was no object, I'd go to Sitting Bull every day. And I'm not saying it's expensive, but it's expensive on a local level. It's par for the course and inexpensive on the foreign guy level. But when you're trying to live locally on a budget, you can't go to a nice restaurant like Sitting Bull two times a day. It doesn't fit in your budget. Trust me. If I had the money, I would be over there for all my meals with a side of Shamboys and a couple days at Texas Joe's. That's what I'd be eating.
Why? My food is not expensive. Why I cannot go there too?
I don't know. You got coins over there. I can provide you with enough pesos.
That's only a pizza day.
Yeah.
No, that's not
I
enough.
gave you all those pesos, baby.
That's not enough.
All right, moving right along on the video here.
if I didn't have a say so in it, pancit every other day.
See, more about the pancit.
I can eat pancit.
Damn, it's like every time I think, if I would just let her cook, I'd be eating pancit nonstop. I don't want to ever eat pancit again because I've eaten pancit so many damn times and it's old.
How about me?
It's old.
Where's the difference? Pancit sort of. Well, babe, what about you? I don't even know what to say. All right.
About me?
You want me to be honest? Okay.
What I want.
The pancit is just blah, blah, blah. It's like cardboard with soy sauce. My stuff is like 5-star heavy.
If you don't want to eat, don't eat.
I don't.
I'm
I
not
don't.
forcing
I
you.
won't. I don't. Trust me, I don't. You know I don't, and I won't because I don't want to. But
you
I
just
don't have
want-
another choice other than to cook in the kitchen.
But yeah, you can cook
gonna send her
whatever
to
you
the
want,
Karen-
but not always stir
You
fry.
can go to the Karen Dairy,
Give me
baby,
money,
and
but
do
give-
this right here,
give
okay?
me money.
When you go to the Karen Dairies here,
Give me money.
they got this shit been sitting out there, got cooked in the morning, or it got cooked yesterday and it's reheated, and it's just like 5 pots. And you go in there and you lift the shit up, you do this, you look around, you know, hey, give me a spoonful of that, give me a spoonful of that. You know, the shit's been sitting there for at least a day, maybe 2, because they're not throwing anything out. There is no shrinkage in places like this. In this country, there's no shrinkage. They're not going to throw anything out. It gets reabsorbed in tomorrow's batch. Not all places are like that, but I'm just saying there ain't no shrinkage. Nobody's going to lose 1 peso when it comes to food prep at a local restaurant. They don't have the profit margin, so they can't. So she can go over there and do this all day long and eat anything she wants. I'm not interested in that. I ain't doing that. That's why I cook fresh right here in my kitchen, Thai style. We don't eat leftovers, you know, maybe, well, the crock pot, obviously I cook a big meal in the crock pot. You know, that'll go from supper to the next day, breakfast and lunch. But other than that, we don't eat leftovers. I don't want to eat leftovers. Chicken tinola is okay. If you can make that like maybe next Thanksgiving, that'd be great.
Was meant for the chicken to know.
You didn't tell me.
I didn't get the memo.
You not told me too that you're going to cook.
Baby, I was trying to get up and surprise you and take some of the work off of you. You know, I was making breakfast and supper, and you got pissed off at that. You know what I mean? Most women would be like, oh my God, my husband's such a great chef, cooks for me all the time, I don't have to cook. And you're going to complain. You see the stress I'm under here?
Nobody sent me a TPS report today.
You didn't write nothing. We got a whiteboard on the dry erase boards on the refrigerator. You didn't write on there, Marcos, don't cook the chicken. That's for my tinola. I didn't
Next
know.
time I will write the book.
Back to the dispute at hand. I tried to diffuse it. I said, hey, I didn't know you want to make tinola. Make tinola tomorrow night. There's another chicken up there. It's not like, you know, got to go to the store and get another chicken. Just, hey, make tinola tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Damn,
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
It means today.
It's like the sign on the door of the pub, you know,
It
free
means
beer
today.
tomorrow.
It's tomorrow. It means today.
No, tomorrow would be Monday.
No.
Feel free to cook anything you want tomorrow.
You said tomorrow. It means Monday. But today I mean.
Threw a fit. She was pouting. She was
Yeah.
spouting shit off in Tagalog.
You were cursing me at
Folks, it's
Tagalog.
like 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. She was pissed off like a smashed cat.
How mad were you?
Too much.
She was mad. But now we get into something different here.
I mean, that's how pissed she was. And I'm like, babe, what's the big freaking deal? Okay, you can have some delicious chicken soup tonight that's better than tinola. You can cook your tinola tomorrow. My bad. Okay,
Yeah. Baby, you can cook any dish you want tomorrow.
my bad. I didn't know. And folks, she wouldn't calm down. Then she went off on some shit about, I don't know. They went from the argument over chicken to, you know, talking about some ex-girlfriends and
What was you talking about, baby? It started with the tinola and the chicken, but then you got jealous about something? You want to talk about that or no? You got pissed off about some of my ex-ladies? She got to yak at me about that shit. What's wrong, baby? Folks, I got up early to make this woman breakfast and supper did all the work, even cleaned most of the dishes. And next thing you know,
Next time I have a new rule. Who's the one who cook? He's the one who clean.
anyhow, she got pissed off about some ex-girlfriend activity. I mean, it was just like pandemonium. I'm like, wait, now you talking, you jealous, talking about some ex-girlfriends and back to the beginning. This all started over a damn chicken, a frozen chicken. Coming a monsoon.
I don't know how to describe it. I wish I would have got the camera and all.
Yeah, I should have videoed
This
you.
girl and show you how pissed off she was. So I just carried on. I carried on chopping vegetables. Carried on making breakfast. Made a badass breakfast for the babies. And that chicken soup that night turned out to be absolutely delicious. She loved it.
How good was that chicken soup, baby? Huh?
Delicious.
It was delicious, right? It was 10 times better than chicken tinola. Admit it.
Yeah, lagi lah.
See? It was absolutely the best chicken soup
tinola. I want
slash
to eat.
stew.
My mom want to eat a chicken tinola.
Who?
My mom.
Your mouth? So she had a dish that was 10 times better than the chicken tinola, but she still got a taste for it, you know?
I gave her an opportunity to apologize.
Yeah, I gave you an opportunity to apologize, which you did. I appreciate you.
I'm sorry. Don't.
I accept your apology, baby. And,
You need to apologize me too. In the front of the camera.
well, I gotta apologize to you. I didn't do nothing.
Balo ka dyan,
Honey,
Oy.
Listen. I was trying to do something nice. You acted very poorly and you
But you cook
apologized.
my chicken.
I'm not apologizing for cooking that chicken. That chicken did not have a name tag on it. There was no note.
Who's the one who put the chicken in the sink?
You did.
Oh, so I did so. So
But-
it means.
I thought you did it for me, for my cooking operation. Well, I don't think I owe you an apology because I used the chicken. I'm not apologizing.
I apologize too.
I'm not doing
I'm
it.
not doing it.
Now you already
No,
apologized.
I will take that back.
Oh, so you're retracting your apology, even
I will
though
take that back.
you loved my chicken stew and you ate like 3 plates of it, you're retracting your apology.
Yeah, I will take.
Because I won't apologize for cooking the chicken that was supposedly for you. There will be no apology coming from this guy over the chicken incident.
And then we started talking. I said, you know what? The biggest disputes that you and I have had all have to do with either chicken or goat. I think mostly the goat. The goat on multiple occasions. Goats, plural.
Baby, how many times have you got pissed off at me over
Because you're talking now.
something to do with a damn goat? Okay, listen. You know that I bought them goats. You see what I mean? All I gotta do is mention about these goats I bought.
What day you buy a goat? Tell me. What day, what year?
Honey,
Oh,
how much money have I sent for the
Oh.
purchase of goats?
tigil ako sa iyo eh.
I'm telling you, the biggest disputes we've had, I think the goat was a bigger dispute than the chicken. I don't know.
But dealing with her family.
I already killed your goat.
Yeah, I know people already eat my goat.
Yeah.
Hey man, get out my beers over there.
Pulling goats or cooking.
Why would I make you pissed off? Over one frozen chicken, you're willing to jeopardize our relationship?
Even it's not big deal to you, but it's too much big deal to me.
Over the chicken?
Yeah.
over chicken canola.
Both.
Folks, you can't. She's not lying. This is serious business to a Filipina. Okay.
I look back and
Thank
I'm
you,
like,
Baba.
that's like, I don't want to talk about goats or chickens or whatever.
Yeah, let's just agree never to discuss chickens or goats again.
But she just gonna get pissed off.
If you do want to
Yeah,
make
wait.
me angry, what I put in the sink, don't
Ne-
get that.
Next time, put a post-it note.